Hello, the whole world. It's Kanyile here, Lwandile, the leader and the instructor of My Life Programming School. And right now, I'm about to dive onto the very first exercise. Okay, you guys, I know you might find this hard to grasp at first, but trust me, as we go on, you would realize that arrays are nothing else but one of those useful and yet not hard to grasp concepts. Okay, see, for instance, this exercise right here it's a breeze, you guys. It's not hard at all, it's super easy. But again, I totally get it if you don't see it that way. As a beginner, I mean, what would you expect? Okay, so let me get started, you guys. Since I will be giving out a second solution on this exercise, I'm not gonna read it through. You can pause the video, do it yourself. Okay, so here's what I've done, you guys, because I've noticed that the previous video took quite a long time, right? I thought I should put down some of the things that we all know already. For instance, referring to creating a scanner, prompting the user to give you some inputs and validating that input. Okay, so very first thing I'll do now that we're done with the scanner, let me close it. Okay, and right below that, what I will do is, okay, right at the bottom here, you guys, I want to define a method that will be called public static. I want to define two methods. Okay, the first one will be called, it will return a character, it will be called get grade. Okay, given some number, some score, this character will, given some score and best score, and the best score, it will receive two things. Given those two, this character will in fact, best score, let me compute it within my method. So ideally I'll have bytes. I've got a lot on my mind, you guys, so let me go. If I'm not gonna pass best score here, which means I would have to pass the array itself. Which one should I go for, you guys? You tell me. Okay, for the sake of demonstrating certain things, let me go. I don't want bytes, I'll go best score. Okay, so ideally here, for the sake of avoiding long videos, guys, there's a portion of code that I'll take from here, and this is it right here. Okay, that's the one. So this method will do that. I will simply return score. Grade, it will return grade. Okay, we're no longer using scores. We're simply passing score. Okay, yeah, you guys, I thought I should do it this way for the sake of minimizing the time it will take for me to complete this video. Another one that I will need is the one that is actually responsible for public. This one here, it won't return anything, it will simply populate array. So what it will do is it will receive an array as an argument. Okay, what it will then do, it will simply populate our array. And again, for the sake of taking as minimum time as possible, I'll copy some of the stuff here. Okay, if I want to populate my array, I'll have to go this can be interesting, you guys. This can be interesting. You know what? I'll pass my array, and then what? And then I'll pass my array and the scanner here. I don't know, maybe this is too much for you guys. Let me know if you think this is too much for you. I can either pass the scanner here, or I can create a new one over here. Perhaps to make things less complicated, let me create a new scanner here. Okay, go scanner. Oops, I'm afraid I can't, because I need a reference to the old one. Again, feel free to skip this video, you guys. It's just that I like playing around with my code. Okay, I know we haven't covered objects, we haven't covered passing objects to arrays, but yeah, you guys, feel free to skip this video if you think it's too much for you, and if you're not, you can watch till the end and do a little bit of research of your own. Okay, now that I've got that, I'll simply, right here at the bottom, I'll simply go bytes scores populate. I'll simply go new bytes amount of students. Okay, I'll then invoke the populate array method, which receives an array as an argument. Okay, and the scanner. If I'm gonna pass the scanner, then since you see, we only closing the scanner if we won't be using it anymore. Thanks God, that line there is after that one there. You see, if this scanner was closed before that method is invoked, then we would have a runtime error. Okay, now that I've populated my array, I need to get the best score. Now again, I can have a variable, a method, public static bytes get best score. I'll pass it scores. I won't be explaining much, you guys, here. Reason being, we've went through methods, right? So I'm assuming you know what's going on. You know things like, you see that documents there does not necessarily have to be the same as that. Perhaps I should go just scores in order to make things much easier. Okay, so now in order to get a new score, this is the you know what, best score equals to scores at 0. Okay, now again I'll use my linear search. I'll go as long as I is less than just scores dot length. If that is the case, I'll increment my I. Okay, on each iteration I'll have to check if best score is less than just scores at I. If that is the case, then we know that we need to update our best score. Best score is just scores at I. Done. In the end, supposed to go just scores. Forgot a J there, really? I'll then return best scores. Best score, not scores. Okay, now that we're through that, what is left for me to do? I've populated my array. I've got my best score. Bytes best score is given by get best score. I get ideally here, you guys. What you want to know is it is also allowed to pass arrays to methods. Okay, so I'll go scores. Okay, now that I've got my best score, I've got my array populated. I've declared my array, I've populated it, I've got my best score. Now what I want to do is to get grade. I want to get a grade. Okay, but I'm not gonna do it anywhere else except within my for loop. Okay, so I'll go int index is equals to 0 is index less than scores dot length. If there is indeed the case, I'll increment my index. Oh gosh. I'll then go system.out.print system.out.print student index score is scores at index. Let me go to the next line so that everyone will see what's going on. Really? So that should go there. So score is that scores at I at index. Okay, now student I score is that score. Okay, and grade is, now the get grade method requires what? The score and the best score. It is the school get grade. It is the school which can be computed by that. And the best school. Alright, there I need to pass index. So I want to make sure you guys clearly see what's going on here, and if you don't, then you have a problem. Okay, it seems like this is gonna be it, you guys, for this tutorial. Let me smash the run button and see what we get. Okay, let me see what we get. Okay, okay, you see, the problem is I forgot in my oh, by the way, the solution that I keep viewing, you guys, is the one I gave you before, so it's not like I'm copying someone else's code. Oh, anyways, you see, the problem here is this could work if I go insert those and then hit the run button. Oh, you see, we're good, except that two things that don't quite like. First things first, I did not prompt the user to enter different scores, but as you can see, we've got student 0 is 40 and the grade is C. Student 1 grade is 55. I mean, let me rearrange this so that it can be properly displayed. Supposed to use println here, you guys, not print. Furthermore to that, I need to make sure that I'm prompting my user to enter you see, the reason why we need a scanner again, I need to make sure that I'm prompting my user. Oops. I need to make sure that I'm prompting my user to enter. I need to make sure I'm prompting my user. The thing is, I no longer want to type, you guys. Damn, I can't even see the code. Okay, simple system.out.a print system.out.print. Why the fuck are you being so slow? System.out.print, enter. Scores.length, scores.length, scores. Okay, then we're good, you guys. Now let's hit the run button for the last time. I'll go for and enter those numbers there. Boom, as you can see, we're getting precisely what we got here at the bottom. Okay, you guys, I won't be bothering myself much about bothering myself much trying to try different solutions. I think the only tricky part here is this one, are these two methods, right? The first one here, the one that gets the best score. Okay, so ideally here, you guys, what you want to know is the fact that arrays can be passed to methods, right? But what you want to know is arrays are passed by a reference. Okay, meaning if you change your array within this method here, that's gonna reflect in the variable you have up here. Okay, for instance, you see the population method is a proof of that. You see, we passed this array initially. This array here does not have any values, okay, but once we've passed it to this method here, whatever that we do to the populate array method will be reflected to this variable called score we defined here. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about. You see, as we modify our array here, the one that was passed, the one in the main method get modified as well. So you can think of them as pointing to the same memory address. Again, enough you guys, I don't want to overwhelm you with the theory. In case you haven't understand now, you gotta wait. There's more to come, you guys. Cheers. In the meantime, I'm gone.